Howdy folks, you're back with Big CheeZ for another episode of the deep diving in Subnautica. I know, I've been looking forward to getting back on this. It's been a little while, a week, 10 days, longer maybe, since I got my feet wet. Maybe I've forgotten some things. Not so much. I know Subnautica. I love Subnautica. I live and breathe Subnautica at this point. What we're going to be doing today is paying a visit out towards an island. This island has a gun the NRA would drool over. I know, that's fun, right? Yeah, out towards that way, I think. You remember I showed you two big cloud formations. One was the island where the Degassi crew kind of made their first base. The other island is where we'll find this big gun and this big facility and get some bad news. For us, a little bit. Touch of it. But first things first, I need to show you around the base a little bit, and I need to do one of these. I haven't done one of these in a while. Okay, fair enough. So I have, like I said I was going to, I have put up a vehicle upgrade station in this moon pool as well, and the prawn suit is lovely and yellow. It's cheesified. That's a word now? That's a word. Unfortunately, as you can see, it's still called the prawn suit. So I do need naming suggestions in the comments for this one of what we should call the prawn suit. I've got an idea in mind, but let's see what everyone else says first, okay? As Sandy is still, you know, our yellow and blue. I've gone with yellow and green for that one just because I wonder if she's going to be a bit more war one. Sandy is our speed little, you know, safety thing, so she's going to stick out there in yellow and blue. What else have we done? Not a whole lot, to be fair. This room, I've kind of made our survival. That was very good timing. Our survival kind of stock room. This is a water filtration machine, so it will take water from the outside, it will filter out the water and the salt into separate parts. The salt you can use to create cured foods which last longer and I think satiate your food better. So most foods, they have a H2O and a food content that will boost your food and your water. But the cured ones will boost your food more so and your water not a lot. So it's, you know, swinging around about on that. But this will create water for us, and I think it's the bigger bottles of this, which is kind of nice, and it'll do that while we're away. But otherwise, this room has got, you know, everything we could need in terms of food. I will just top up a little bit before we go, and then we can set off. So, you know, that's nice, right? Yeah, anyway, let's get to the thing. Sandy, you ready then? I know you've missed me. I've missed you too. I know, I keep going away. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Business trips, you know. That happens. You still call me Captain, that's fine. Hey, Reefies, how you doing, guys? You beautiful buggers, you. I've seen these pictures on Subnautica groups and stuff like that on Facebook, and like, I think a few people are trying to get into a contest now of who can take a picture with the most reef backs in it. But these guys are gorgeous, aren't they? Goddamn gorgeous. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the last episode. There was a lot of scares in that episode, I think. There we go, it's that way. Yeah. So we're headed out towards a cannon. I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly which bits of this prompt certain story elements of the game. But there's a ship that will be coming to save us at some point soon. That ship will not be able to save us because we are infected, as we do know. Okay, that's why I was doing the self-scan there. I was seeing if the infection rate had spread at all. But at the moment, we're still, you know, pretty healthy. We're not too bad yet. As things go on, we start to see more and more infected creatures, and we start getting like green pustules all over our bodies, which is beautiful. Exactly what you want when you're going for like a nice speed date or something. Hey guys, how you doing? Okie dokie, that's like a weird, crawling sound in my ears. I mean, I hope that's coming through onto the game, or if there's something like really weird in my headphones. Hey guys! Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the scares from the last one. I don't know if the Reaper is going to be featuring in this one. But I do feel he's a lot less aggressive than he used to be. But I have seen, apparently, and I'm not going to do this, because I will regret it. I will do it eventually, because I'm going to tell you guys it, and I'm going to have to do it at some point. I'm just not going to do it until we've finished, okay? So apparently you can feed a peeper. It's the fish with the kind of one big eyeball. You can feed a peeper to a reaper. Which is fun to say. Ooh, I'm nearly overshot the island a little bit. You can feed a peeper to a reaper, and apparently he doesn't eat you if you do that. There's a thing down there. I know there is. I'm not saying what it is yet because it's a thing that you guys haven't seen yet. But we'll save that if you see him. He's fun as well.
Detecting massive energy signatures.
Yeah.
Cannot
Oh,
identify.
parasites. I don't like you guys. Ooh, you suck, actually. You really suck. I want to get away from you. Leave me alone. Just let me identify the stuff on this island. What we got going on? There it is. Right. That is a cannon. That's not just a building. That's a goddamn cannon. And you'll see, hopefully, exactly what it's going to do in a second. If I go up to it, does it do the thing now? Or is it later on? I feel like it's later on. I do need that anyway, so that's perfect. Yes, purple tablets are still, you know, they're not a new thing for Below Zero. I know we did a bit of an episode, well, a couple of episodes actually, where we had to hunt them down. But in this, I don't think they're, ooh, that wasn't too bad. They don't seem to be as much of a build thing in this one. If they are necessary to get through one of these things, then there tends to be a tablet nearby that you can grab. This is what I meant like in Below Zero when I said they normally leave the parts you need in order to progress around the same point. Yes, come on. There we go.
The facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
Yeah, it does. Right, come on. It's such a huge... And there's not really a lot going on to this. And it is just kind of a... Okay, you got very glitchy there. It's just a show like what the guys who made this game can do. Like, unknown, they make such cool places. I can't wait for BZ. This is gonna... Anyone who doesn't like needles, this is gonna suck. It's like that spidery thing out of Star Wars. Yeah. Thanks very much for that. Appreciate that.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
There you go, okay. So, yeah, the planet is under quarantine from the Corona bacteria.
Translating background broadcast. Downloading summary to databank.
Okay, I don't remember this bit. Alien facility locations. Okay, yeah, so here we go. So disease facility, location cave system with extensive fossil record. Function, live specimen study. Objective, synthesis of antidote for highly infectious bacterium designated Corona. Thermal power facility, depth 1200 meters. That is a badass one later on, but that's very cool. Inside an extensive natural rock formation in an area of intense volcanic activity. Function, generate an energy for all local facilities. Sanctuary A, data corrupted. Sanctuary B, data corrupted. Off-site laboratory. I don't remember that one. Primary containment facility corrupted. Yeah. So, these facilities, they come into the game quite a lot. We will go down and mess around with them. Absolutely. It's what we do. If we see something shining, we see something glowing, we go and mess around with it. It's how we play the game. It's really annoying me how glitchy this is. You were playing fine before. What is it? Like, because I went away for a week, you're going to play up now? What the hell? I don't know. I'm not going to swim out there because I don't feel like Where is my sea moth? Where is Sandy? Yeah, Sandy's all the way up there. And I don't feel like I would make it. And I can't remember if there's a Reaper around. And I'll be really honest, I'm not brave enough. Like, because it's hardcore, I don't want to waste it. Because I will cry. If at this point I die, I didn't see how many hours I've got into this game at this point. But this would not be fun to start again now. Right. Let's get out to Sandy and then we'll jump back together, okay? Welcome back, folks. You are back with me in Sandy and we're exploring a new area. Okay, so I went home, I got a quick message. It's another life pod from a very irate individual by the sounds of it, although I guess if I was lost at sea, I'd be feeling pretty irate too. What we are doing, instead of going for that life pod, however, we are going for this, the second Degassi habitat. Now, I mentioned there was another enemy when we were in that other facility. I didn't go see him because I feel like he is here. So if we are very unlucky, we will meet him. We will also meet, there you are, that guy, right? This is the guy, they're called Crabsquids, I think. Yeah, Crabsquids. And they make one of the best noises in the game. Like that little bit there, that was kind of a thing of it, but he's not done the whole thing yet. It's weird. Are you not gonna mess with me? I remember you messing with me. Alright, whatever. I'm fine with that. You stay over there and I will go over here and we'll be fine together, okay? We'll be friends. I guess. I remember them being more annoying. Ooh. Yeah, that is exactly what I was on about. So he launches. You are attacking Sandy. Get away from Sandy. Can they destroy it while I'm not in it? Oh, feck. That's gonna be bad for the next step of my plan. Oh, this is gonna suck. Yep. You are attacking Sandy. Oh, I need to get to her, and I need to get her away and repair her. You've got 53 health. Ooh, smeg. Ooh, this is not good. I didn't realise you would. Sorry if my head was out of focus there. Where are you? There you are, you're over there. Okay, fine. I'm getting away from you and I need to repair stuff. I didn't realise they would attack it if I wasn't in it. Like, if I got out, I kind of figured they would attack it, like if they were already attacking it. This makes things tricky, to say the least. Yeah, god damn, this is not going to be fun going forward. Right, what we're going to be doing, if I can go back to that base, if I can find that base, there it is. What she mentioned there, what Ava mentioned, was a huge facility, basically. She doesn't know what it is, but we do. Well, I do, anyway. And what it is, yeah, a big facility under... far underneath. I love actually this map now. I hated it before, but when you're underneath, it's very cool. Except when that happens. God, you are noisy, aren't you? This isn't quite what I was expecting you to be like, though. I was expecting a different noise. They do a different noise normally. It's like a weird, like kind of guttural... It's very cool, it's very cool. Yeah, alright, you can stop doing that now. And you can... Ooh, just look at that. Just look at that. That's cool, isn't it? Can't get this close to a Reaper without actually getting eaten, but goddamn. Oh, you are one big boy. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. You need to sod off. Leave me alone. Let me get back. Ooh, crap. Ooh, sugar. Ooh, bugger. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Are you chasing me? I feel like you're chasing me. I go. Ooh, ooh, there. That's it. That little thing. That was the warper. Where are you? I'm going to show you guys it. I don't want to. I really don't want to because he can take me out with my Seamoth. And this, which is not a good thing right now, especially right now. Where are you? I need to show you guys because he is cool looking. Ooh, that's an infected one. Oh, there he is. Wait, so there he is. Look at this guy, right? So he's purple. He's a mixture of organic and mechanical parts built by the architects to maintain order, essentially. He's... I didn't... Freaking... You guys suck. You guys really suck. Yow. Okie dokie. Oh, yeah. But I don't know how much damage these guys do to me if I'm outside of Sandy. But the warper, they don't really damage you. They just take you out so that you drown. That's what they do. Oh crap! Exactly like that. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! 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 Sorry, I know I'm getting out of camera there. I know. I'm sorry. I was not expecting that. Fick! Leave me alone. You laughing at me now? Them and you. Oh, bollocks. Okay, right. Okay, just go down. Go down. We go while they're busy up there. While they're busy laughing at me, we'll go down here, because this is where I want to go. I think this is where I want to go. They sound cool, though, don't they? The sounds when you get further deep, it's so beautiful. It's like you're a wolf for going down here. We're going to mess with you with some really cool, but nightmarish noises. Okay. Come on, give me the big bits, give me the things. Right, so we're going. All right, good. We've got another radio. I'll be looking forward to getting back to that one. I think that might be where we actually hear the Reapers. There's a radio message where they kind of designate us as a target, which is damn cool. But yeah, so like I was saying, the Reapers are not Reapers, Warpers. I didn't want you to be here. I really didn't want you to be here. Can you not? Can you go away? Because I need this thing. Look at this. This is cool, isn't it? I knew this was it. This whole kind of this. Alright, it's been really laggy. Okay, that's really annoying actually. Just when I know it's loading some big stuff up, but goddamn. I'm going to go inside because I need to scan this thing. I don't know how long it's going to take, and I don't want to get eaten. I really don't want to get eaten. I don't want to start the game again. I've got like 10 hours into this one now. Let's see what it says, right? The skeleton of a million-year-old armored carnivore. Projections suggest this life form would have been larger than any living creature encountered on the planet. The oceans of the time would have been very different to support life forms of this size, with more open geography and many more individuals in the Leviathan range. That's cool, isn't it? Like, if I ran into this thing here, like I get scared crapless, like just now when we were with the crab squids. Go. Don't lag. There we go. When we were with the crab squids and the thing took me out of it. Like that was scary as hell just then. Sorry. Not as scary as the Reaper. God, those noises. I love those noises. You're a dick. You're a dick. Get up. Yeah, there we go. If you get above the weight, it doesn't affect your electronics. That noise. That's the noise I love. A kind of weird, like, clucking. Oh, it's so cool. I love the noises in this game. You know that. You guys know that. I love these games by now. But you're about to see another one. Like, you're getting treated with all the enemies today. So you know the crap. There it is. You've met him before. I think this is the adult though. When I've badly timed that. Go. Just dive. Get in there. Yeah. Yep, just get in. I don't care. If I'm in here, I don't think you get me. I don't think you get me. I want to say you do not. I could be completely wrong. I am completely wrong. Ooh. Okay. Bye. Bye. Okay, we're going to go this way. I'm not scanning this thing. Okay, I don't care how many. I really want to. I do. But I'm going to need to come back with the stasis rifle if I want to scan this big boy. And I really do want to scan this big boy. But not yet. I can't risk it. Because these things, the little ones alone, are going to tear Sandy apart. And I know they will, because they have before. Like when I did this the first time round, they did attack Sandy while I was out of it. And they destroy Sandy while I'm down here. And it wasn't a good time. And even back then I wasn't on hardcore. And I cannot let that happen again. Not only do I get very attached to my sea moths, like I know a lot of people like have big bases, big moon pools, and they've got like a fleet of sea moths, a bunch of prawn suits, a whole bunch of cyclops, which I don't have yet, like just saying. God, these things are cool. The huge ones are really cool. Yeah, I'm sorry, but if I lose Sandy down here, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm getting in this one so I can scan it again. That's the benefit of it. Oh, I'm burning. I forgot that. I forgot that's the thing. Yee. Anyway, right. Okay, so let's get back in. So I can explain some of the story. Just stop a second, Josh. Just stop. There we go. Right, so as you saw, this one is called the Sea Dragon Skeleton. If I go down to it, there we go. Semi-intact skeletal structure of a Leviathan-class predator. Head trauma. There is clear evidence of massive physical trauma to the head. Damage is so severe it is likely the cause of death and must have occurred somewhere nearby. Damage is consistent with a high-speed collision with a solid object. So, what we're down here right now looking for is an alien facility. I think it's the alien containment facility. And the Sea Dragon is a vital part in this. I thought it would pop up by now, but it hasn't yet. It will soon, I imagine. The Sea Dragon is what they were researching as the cure for the Kara bacterium. They believed that the Sea Dragon kind of posed or had that cure within it, or gave out a bacteria that would help to neutralize the Kara bacterium. They took the eggs of the sea dragon, and you take Mummy's eggs, she's gonna kill you. Which is where this one comes in. This sea dragon swam, I guess, headlong into a facility. I believe, I can't really fly any straighter than she can, clearly. Yeah, it's over this way. So, in the in BZ, all these little pillars, they stand out a mile away. They point us in the right. I'm just gonna repair Sandy real quick while I've got the chance, because if I lose her, I will be so upset. Not just for my playthrough, but I get really attached to them. I don't like having a bunch of them. I like having one. One Sandy, one Prawn Suit, one Cyclops, and then that would do me. But here we go. Yeah, there it is. I knew it'd be around. What's that? That wreckage of it, still. Yeah, so the sea dragon that we just bumped into there, the skeleton of it, swam. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, swam headlong into the supports that held up this facility, knocking it down. Bringing it right down, and in order to try and free its babies. Didn't work, unfortunately.
Detecting an alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within.
Yeah, the containment facility. It is a containment facility. Where is the goddamn... There it is. It's always there. Can I get in, though? Please let me get in. Oh, thank God for that. I'm not going to go in entirely in Sandy. I just want her in here so she's safe.
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced.
Yeah, not enough though, clearly.
Were seeking either to keep something out
have a
or
spare.
contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
What's this one? Specimen research data. A catalogue of information on the organisms previously contained within the facility. A number of entries have been translated. Doesn't matter. Leviathan embryos. Adult specimen is too large to study in containment. Egg specimens acquired from nesting site. Embryos show no signs of immunity. Death commonly occurs within 3 weeks. Small sample of eggs have been retained for continued high priority research on Leviathan hatching mechanisms. Which one is it? This is the one, right. So unidentified Leviathan. This Leviathan species has been assigned designated Sea Emperor. Bone samples from Emperor specimens indicate some potential for Kara immunity. Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility constructed in volcanic region at depth of 1.4 kilometers, I guess, yeah. Assessment. While it is unlikely that the Emperor specimen is still contained within the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data there on the aliens' attempts to develop a vaccine. Right, now, okay, that's the big thing. The Sea Emperor is a variant, I think, of the Sea Dragon, okay? Now, the Sea Dragon is not dead, okay? They're not all dead. Anyways, hopefully, thank God, some of them are dead. I'm just saying that. But they're not all dead. We will meet them eventually. Ooh, that's not going to be a fun day. That's really not going to be a fun day. We will meet them. The Sea Dragon Emperor, she's huge, and like she fills all the dreams of, if you love that sort of huge scale monster in a game like this, and I love it. She is fantastic, and she will pop up eventually. I'm not sure what point in this she pops up, but she does come up eventually. Damage report, there we go. Leviathan detected at, this is what I mean, so this is the skeleton we had outside. Leviathan detected at facility perimeter, closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impacted with massive force. Exterior anchor system buckling, facility sinking. Collision with sea floor. Breaches detected in containment unit 7, Leviathan eggs. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed. 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to off-site sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated. Infected individuals may not leave the planet. So, whether or not the ramming of this one
suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
Thank you. Oh yeah, just look at this. So I remember this is the wall put up close. Okay, so like I said, a mixture of mechanical and organic parts came together to make this ugly mother. An enforcer unit, that's the word I was looking for. They make sure the quarantine is upheld. I need to go get some more oxygen, really. I'm not doing much, but more than this, but I need to get some more oxygen real quick before I really regret it. Where's the way out? There it is. Just in case, I'm going to regret it if I don't. Yeah, they are there to keep the quarantine obeyed, essentially. I'm so glad I parked Sandy in here, because last time I was so upset when I came out and she wasn't there. And I would be crushed, honestly crushed, if she wasn't there now. But I'll do that one in a second. I love this game, like this bit is so cool.
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
Will do, Ada. The terminal contains extensive data regarding bacterial contagion identified as Kara. Discovery first encountered during routine network expansion on Outer Worlds. Pandemic development. Network error resulted in routine quarantine procedure failure. Contagion was uploaded to and spread quickly through the core worlds. Confirmed deaths, 143 billion individuals. Bacterial mechanisms attaches to healthy living cells and mutates the basic genetic structure. Symptoms, stage 1, gradual immune system failure. Stage 2, green skin lesions and flu-like symptoms. Stage 3, unpredictable alterations to biological structure. Stage 4, complete shutdown of executive functions. Emergency steps taken, core worlds quarantine, bacterial samples distributed to isolated disease research facilities for vaccine development. Yeah, so I mean, you know, not too dissimilar to what's happening now, I suppose. They were trying to develop a cure across all their worlds, and their whole empire was at threat from it. Crazy, you know, I mean, a fearful time for anybody is, yeah. And on this planet, they're trying to develop a cure. They have the Sea Emperor, who has some immunity, or they find has some immunity, to the Kara infection. Not entire, by the sounds of what they had, but she's safe and well. She's alive and well. And yeah, she's, you know, what they're kind of basing everything off of. Everything else on this planet, screwed. The Leviathans and stuff like that, that's the Reapers, which they kind of examined on. But yeah, you know, everything else dies to Kara. And there's nothing they can really do about it. I don't really remember what's this way. I feel like I'm going to regret doing this. But, you know, for your guys' fun, enjoyment, I suppose. I'm not looking forward to doing this. I don't remember what's out here. What is out here? Is it the Tree of Life? Is that what's out here? There's a huge tree with loads of these glowing mantas around it. And I can't remember for the life of me where it is. I don't feel like it's this way, though. It might be, though. If it is, it's a nice, pretty sight. But I feel like this is for something else. Yeah, I can see him. The ghost Leviathan out there. Yeah, sorry, what I was saying earlier was when we went to the Dead Zone in the last episode, those Leviathans out there, I think, are juveniles, or these ones are juveniles. I can't remember which way around it is. But they live here, or one of them, they live in one of them until they mature, and then they come to the other one. God knows why they'll do that, but... Sorry. Recording this late at night. It's the only way I can pack everything in right now. Like I said on my other episode, like the Assassin's episode, yeah, my last kind of few days working, and unfortunately things have kind of... Well, fortunately, I guess. What? Nothing. Fine. That's fine then. Unfortunately, things have kind of like got mixed up, so I got a few extra days work, but it's meaning that I'm shattered when I'm coming to do these. But I've missed doing this so much. I really have. I packed up a week of them so I would be ready. Just in where the hell am I going? There we go. Had a week of kind of stuff prepped up and whatever, just so that I didn't miss anything with you guys. But now I need to catch back up on that and make sure that, you know, you got a video every day. I want to make sure we keep doing that. I mean, this is like the one thing that I've got right now that I'm ridiculously happy with. And I'm so grateful to you guys for coming and joining the channel, and every new subscriber every new family member that, you know, joins the Cheddar community. I can't tell you how welcome and how happy I get a huge buzz out of it. Every time I see that number tick up, it's such a wonderful... Yeah, I can't describe it. So thank you guys. Thank you for coming over to this. For joining me, everyone who I don't know and is messaging me through Facebook or Instagram or whatever it happens to be. I'd love to get to know you all. And if you haven't already, then, you know, drop me a message, drop me a friend request through Facebook. I am happy to, you know, accept everything and chat about whatever. I am a pretty open book on most things. God, I hate this crap. I love it, but I hate this crap. Part of me really wants to get out and scan this. But you're right there. Yes, I need to seek fluid intakes. I'm pissing myself on this bit. I hear you. I know what that sound means. That means you were coming for my ass. Yeah, fecker. You're the little one. I don't... Oh, that's not... I can't drive, clearly. Up there. Go up there? Yeah, that's fine. Just go up there. I don't care. Oh, get out of here. We're going back to base. To do the radio things and stuff like that. We need to get them going because there is a point for the story, that side of the things that needs to kind of go. And I don't think they stack. So I'll jump you guys back in when we get back there, okay? Cool. Okie dokie, folks, we are back safe and sound at home. I'm on the live pod just I wanted to see if the radio here would give me a second one. Unfortunately, it does seem like I have to wait a little bit longer to get them in between each other. The radio signal that I got when I came back here, it was just another live pod. So at the moment, I've got live pod 13 over there, carrying a high priority passenger, apparently, who is dead. There is another live pod... There, live pod 12, 250 meters. Apparently don't go for that one unless I have diving equipment, which we do. So maybe I'll scoop up those on the next episode. Yeah, but it's been nice, okay? What I'm waiting for is another radio signal. There's a couple of radio signals that I'm really waiting for. Two of them, one of them that is just kind of, it's just cool. It's the warpers talking to each other, basically. It's such a cool thing. But I think we'll probably get that on the next episode. The second one is linked to the cannon out there. But I think we'll probably get that one on the next episode as well. We've got some good bits of story for this one. So the facility where they were doing the alien research got knocked out, releasing one specimen. Everyone else got killed, but one specimen did get away. And I do believe that is meant to be the Sea Emperor. I'm not 100% sure on that though. The Sea Emperor, I hope she might start popping up soon. It won't be long. She is capable of telepathy, and she will pop up this very cool part of this game. And the sun is rising, which is beautiful. And a nice way to end this episode, isn't it? So it's been nice to get my feet wet again, back on Subnautica. And I hope you've enjoyed this one. Not quite as many scares as the last couple of episodes, I will say that. Maybe I'm getting braver. No, I'm not, let's face it. I'm just being more prepared. But don't worry, there's not a whole lot I can prepare for coming up. I'm about at the stage where I can get to. Unless I find the Cyclops engine at freaking last, there isn't really much else I can do to prepare for anything else coming up. So don't worry, there's plenty of screams very soon, I imagine. So, you know, great. We will probably be heading back down that way. Maybe back down into the River of Tears or something. I can't remember what it's called. River of Acid? I know if you go into it, it does kill you. So maybe it is River of Acid. We have to go back down that way to head towards another bit later on. But I don't think Sandy's going to be able to cope with that. I think we do need the Cyclops. So we may have to really look into getting the engine very quickly. Maybe it might be out there, we might get lucky. But we shall see about that one. In the meantime, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please chuck some cheddar on that like button for me. Keep sharing with your friends. And keep liking the channel as you see fit. Really, though, thank you so much for all the support you guys have been giving me. But yeah, reach out through Facebook or whatever. I would love to find some more people to play a few more games with. I am going to be starting a series on 7 Days to Die very soon. I've got a series going on Farming Simulator with a buddy of mine. And I am probably going to be starting a No Man's Sky series as well soon. I've been looking for a whole load of community games, a whole load of big things that I can kind of sink my teeth into and get a few... Ooh. Maybe we get one more before we go.
This is Life Pod 7. Okay. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin.
Was that the captain?
Data bank.
I don't know. Sunk to 200 meters in an area of low ecological activity. Crew reported problems with that. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, we will. I mean, next episode we will go and scoop these ones up. So there's one there, there's one there, I don't know where that other one is though. Maybe we've already got it. Maybe that's why it's not popping up. But anyway, we're going to leave that for next time, okay? We've done a lot this episode. We really have. And I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been really nice to get back up onto Subnautica. It's nice to get onto games again. This is my forte. Bye, Big CheeZ, guys. I hope you've had fun today. I will catch you again very soon. See you later.